world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world.
Is that insane or what?
Only different in your mind. You must unlearn what you have learned.
I'm not saying you're not mentally ill. For all I know, you're crazy as a loon. But that's not why you're here. That's not why you're here. It's not why you're here. You're here because of the system.
What I'm about to tell you is top secret. A conspiracy bigger than all of us.
The poor and the underclass are growing. Human rights are non-existent.
There's a powerful group of people out there that are secretly running the world.
Transport, food, communication, housing, luxury, energy.
The top 1% of the top 1%, the guys that play God without permission.
A few of us making decisions on a global basis.
They have created a repressive society, and we are their unwitting accomplices.
Nations are bankrupt, gone. None of that tribal warfare anymore. Even the corporate wars are a thing of the past.
Synthetic emotions in the form of pills. Psychological warfare in the form of advertising. Mind-altering chemicals in the form of food. Brainwashing seminars in the form of media. Controlled, isolated bubbles in the form of social networks. Real? You want to talk about reality? We haven't lived in anything remotely close to it since the turn of the century.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
Therefore, television is reality, and reality is less than television.
This is the world now. Plugged in, logged on, all the time. You can't live without it.
It's got its way into everything.
And these people are inviting their own extinction in through the front door and they don't even know.
They have made us indifferent to ourselves, to others. We have been lulled into a trance.
It's like people had a choice a long time ago between having all them nice things or freedom. Of course, they chose comfort. I mean, them privileges just buy us off.
Impulses are being redirected.
The battle for the mind of North America will be fought in the video arena, the Videodrome.
There's the television. It's all right there. All right there. Look, listen, kneel, pray. Commercials. Not productive anymore. At least to make things anymore. It's all automated. What are we for then? We're consumers.
We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Okay. Buy a lot of stuff. You're a good citizen. But if you don't buy a lot of stuff, if you don't, what are you then, I ask you? What? Mentally ill.
They are safe as long as they are not discovered. That is their primary method of survival.
The television screen is the retina of the mind's eye. Therefore, the television screen is part of the physical structure of the brain. Therefore, whatever appears on the television screen emerges as raw experience for those who watch it.
Genesis is an operating system. Genesis does everything. My phone will link to my tablet, will link to my computer, will link to my car. Everything in my life uploaded online 24/7. Totally connected.
Flash of light you saw in the sky was not a UFO. Swamp gas from a weather balloon was trapped in a thermal pocket and refracted the light from Venus. So you just flash that thing, it erases our memory, and you just make up a new one? A standard issue neuralizer. And that weak-ass story is the best you can come up with.
There have always been ghosts in the machine. These free radicals engender questions of free will, creativity, and even the nature of what we might call the soul.
In this tale, I am a fake god by occupation and a magician by inclination. I am the puppet master.
Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness.
Is any of it real?
Time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so.
Mind over matter, Dr. Angelo.
This is also new.
It's not new. We haven't been tapping into new areas of the brain. We've just been awakening the most ancient. This technology is simply a route to powers that conjurers and alchemists used centuries ago. Human race lost that knowledge, and now I'm reclaiming it through virtual reality.
Corporate society takes care of everything.
But comfort is freedom.
That's not it. That's never been it. What about the books?
Books, oh no, they're all changed, all transcribed, all information's here. Ask anything, he'll find it for you. Won't you, Zero?
I'd like some information about corporate decisions, how they're made and who makes them.
Answer him.
Negative.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
It is set deep in a possible future, so none of these events have yet occurred. But they may. Be warned, be warned, be warned, be warned.
Why do you think that Truman has never come close to
discovering the true nature of his world until now.
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented, with which we're presented, with which we're presented.